Getting bullied by my own brother. Can you believe this shit? Getting bullied by my own brother. What the hell is this? What do you guys think of the intro music? All Castlevania. Blah. Oh, blah. Same, thank you for your resub. Mwah. Why we rage? Why rage? What? Huh? You guys ready for haunts tomorrow? We're gonna be pulling on a summer haunts. In the middle of, you know, October. Crazy, I found the YouTube stream first. Yo. Oh, is this have to do with the Eden Spears shit? I don't know. We're gonna read it probably next week. I've got dinner, yeah. Yeah, guys, so Mikon's doing her first stream back since her move. So if you're not following Mikon, she is my capybara friend. Please go give her a follow. Wispy, did Sane tell you that Taco yelled at me because he thought I told you that he was playing the Weeboo Space Commies when Sane did that? It doesn't matter who said it. He's playing the Space Commies. It sounds like it's a personal problem, man. Just saying. Oh, the trailer just dropped? Who's our new introduction? I don't know. This stuff is so broken. Well, hello to whoever our new introduction person is. How you doing, Mentore? How you doing, Wispy? Not too bad. So do we gotta watch this trailer first? Do we have to watch this Nikkei trailer first and do a racked real quick? But yeah, we're gonna be playing Haunts tomorrow. We're gonna be finishing Oh goody Capu's run, and then we're trying to pull for a summer Maruzenski too. Cause you know, a summer event, a summer unit in the middle of fall, like at the beginning of fall, am I right? Ooh, what you having for dinner, Auntie? I'm doing okay. Assembled a very modest deep desert base. I just have some finishing touches to put on the Iron Farm base. And then hopefully next week we will be streaming Dune. It may be the week after though. I'm waiting for some info to come down the grapevine before I have my next stream, so. I want pictures of what this modest ass base looks like. If it's anything like Mystics' quote unquote modest, it's not modest at all, and he just lies. He just lies.
Are you there? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, run. Don't stop. Don't look behind you. If you stop, you're dead. I don't know what it is or how to describe it. It's like something from a nightmare. Some kind of neon nightmare. Are you there? Can you hear me? If you can hear
Hold on. My webcam's not turning on to track me. Hold on. It's always some kind of scuff, ain't it? Always. Okay, everything's working now. Hi everybody. Hello. Oh god, he's looping. Here's the true Alan Wake experience. So I guess we gotta watch this trailer first. And then we'll start Vampyr. Who's gonna play the Halloween DVD stuff with me? Well, let's go play Dune this weekend. Are we playing Dead by Daylight instead? When is the Halloween event starting? Maybe we'll have 2 Dead by Daylight nights. We'll have the big event night where it's just our community playing. Because I was gonna play Dracula. And then maybe we'll do a different like night where it's just everybody together. Today through November 4th. Not too much stuff. Because I still have to play Alien. Maybe we'll do the Dead by Daylight stuff and the Alien night the last week of the month. Because that'll be building up into Halloween. Since I'm not streaming on Halloween. And then that next week, next week we can do... Because the Nikkei stuff is dropping. I have to play too many games. I have to play too many games on stream and I don't have enough time. So, well, I guess we'll just have to do it all that week. Because my landlady shows up Friday. So once that's done, you know, that'll be one less stress going on. Hold on, I gotta put my eggs in my come on, hold on. We can just do it. We can do Alien. So I have the 29th and the 30th off, but not the 31st. But I wasn't going to stream the 31st anyways. So we can just do like Monday through Thursday. We'll make 1 night Alien night and 2 nights Dead by Daylight night. And then I'm assuming Annie's going to be dropping the last week of the month. I'm assuming that's what it's gonna be. And I unfortunately am working the 25th, so I can't stay up and watch Nikkei stream with you guys. I'm sorry. I can't stay up and watch. I may not even stream that Friday, honestly. So I may be streaming Monday through Thursday the next 2 weeks. They definitely gotta do something to change up the gameplay loop, man. That's what's supposed to be nice about events. Is that they're supposed to add a lot of like variety and stuff. But the Dead by Daylight ones, I don't know. They don't do it as well, I feel. I like the concepts that they do, but there's not enough to really like change up a lot of what they do. You just end up repairing like the same gens and like, I don't know, like it'd be nice if they made like a whole ass different game mode. Period. That where you didn't have to open the damn gates to get out and it was just like something entirely different. But to double the amount of pallets on every map, that's not a solution at all. Oh, lovely. So now, understandably, killers will be upset. Okay, alright. Let me pause here. I'm sorry, editor. It looks like you'll have a racked to do and that we'll have a rack to post tomorrow. I'm so sorry. Unexpected watching of a trailer. I'm sorry. You can blame chat. It's okay. I blame chat all the time. So, if you are new and have found the channel, please do give a like, subscribe, and also comment down below on what your favorite Nikkei is and who you think the SRs are going to be. Our lovely pull units. So, it's always chat's fault. Yep. Always, 100%. And also, so if you're here on the stream watching it live, please also give the stream a thumbs up. Hit the notification bell to know when we go live. And let's get going. Let's see.
Yet, as with all things, naught proceeds according to one's designs. I ponder, is it too soon or just in time? As ever, we may do naught but our best.
Hey, there's my mermaid and Cindy. It was Mermaid and Cindy. The first one looks like Crown.
Must I really explain to you how huge a deal it is that we've captured a heretic alive?
Call the monk.
The monk?
Suddenly, there are an awful lot of guests in Eden.
So this is the monk you kept running into when I wasn't around. The one who...
What's it in the latest chapters?
Dies or something?
Dost thou say that this which lies before me is truly?
Fix her, but only enough so she can't go on another rampage.
That sounds like Scarlet.
I have many questions for you, Nihilister.
I mean, to be fair, she did try to murder everybody. To be fair, she's a heretic. But okay, it looks like we'll have a side story to read. Oh, hey, her! I've seen her before. For preference, when we were reacting to this, I'm in like chapter 37, right? 37, 38, somewhere in there. Right, you can make all the excuses you want for your wife, but she's a friggin' heretic, brother. You're gonna have to get over that nobody likes her in the story. Nobody likes her, man.
Is it too soon or just in time? As ever?
So, yeah, okay, this is Crown. I just didn't recognize her at first because of how they drew the sword things on her back. So we got Crown, Chime, and Modernia. We're touching back on, 1.5 Annie and pretending that still exists.
We may do naught but our best.
And then 2.5, so you've got Cindy, Mermaid. I'm not quite sure who that's supposed to be. I don't recognize the silhouette because I'm dumb. Mori? It didn't look like Mori.
Must I really explain to you how huge...
She looked like she had a, some kind of like flowy thing on the bottom, and Mori doesn't have that.
We've captured
it would make sense as Mori, though.
Call the monk.
So, yeah. I'm glad that they're finally touching back on this stuff because they've been doing this 4B story for a while, right? But that's because they're focusing on, like, Rappy and all that stuff.
There are an awful lot of guests in Eden.
So this is the monk you kept running into when I wasn't around.
So they met the monk before they met Noah. It's okay, Noah's annoying anyways. It's alright, don't worry about it.
The one who never dies or something?
How many people do you think want to be on Big Copium that this is Lilawise? How many people do you think are on Big Copium this is Lilawise somehow?
Dost thou say that this which lies before me is truly?
That was Scarlet.
Fix her.
Unless Scarlet and the monk share the same VA, which is entirely possible.
But only enough so she can't go on another rampage. I have many questions for you.
Nihilister's like, nah, I'm not gonna answer those. So, we'll have it. So we will. Well, English, okay. We're not gonna do this October 16th. We'll do it the next week because I have to do Uma Musume. But so then I wonder how much of the side story is going to be in 3 Annie, right? So if we look at what happened with 2 Annie, Mudfish just really kind of explained Mermaid's backstory between like 2 and 2.5 and gave some backstory to Leviathan, right? So the big question will be is how many side players that are in this will be in 3.0, right? So it'll be interesting to see like what are the big ones involved given the big huge spear, like the big huge light that happens. All the different people can see it around, right? Like Cindy and Mermaid can see it where they're at, and Crown's Kingdom can see it where they're at. And didn't someone say like they were like the devs were quoted on saying like 3.0 Annie's like big code thing was assemble? Insert the Avengers memes here, but it'll be interesting. So I'm going to guess that 3 Annie takes place maybe at Eden, which would be unless it's somebody's backstory, right? Because the anniversaries are usually backstory events, right? And the commander's not involved, and you think the commander would somehow be involved in this, so it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see. It will be. Presumes that leads right into Nihilister fans are probably out here like, noted, how can I retcon this? Call me properly paranoid. They replace both arms. It's interesting she's not she's not regrowing her stuff. She needs that one particular element, right, to be able to regrow her shit like how Nvidia card did. Indivilia, my Scorpion Nvidia graphics card. She hasn't eaten any metal. Well, you know, fiber's better for you anyways. Boo, Leppy, get down. Boo, Leppy down in front. Boo. Chatbox and Scorpio nonned it all. Well, you know, I mean, you know, Indivilia and ChatGPT, they were hungry. What can I tell you? She was laying there and was a snack, man. What can I tell you? Do I look iron deficient to you, ma'am? Well, I don't know. You're certainly something. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see where they go with this. I don't really theorize a lot going into Nikkei events. I'm one that prefers to like have it all be a surprise and be like, hey, because surprisingly, Nikkei remains to be like the one story, like the one game I really don't get predictions down right on. So as my model goes everywhere because I'm trying to set something up. So I stopped trying and I'm just like, I'm here for the ride, man. I'm here for the ride. But yes, good rat. I'm sorry I won't be able to watch the live stream live with you guys. My boss said I had to work. Thank you. Don't mind my tracking. I'm setting everything up. Don't mind my tracking. Yo, Wispy, what's happening? Not much, man. We just watched the side story trailer, which I will actually be able to play with knowing minus this monk character, right? I'll know everything else going on because I played all the other stuff. Flying Wispy. This seems to be a gander based on what I've seen, but this is very likely current to the timeline. It's probably happening. Well, what I would say is that it's happening, I would say, at the same time as meeting Leviathan in the swamp, if not a little sooner, or it might even start as soon as they find Nihilister and cover that entire time period. And then I think the end is going to be where you see that giant light beam and then you see everyone else see the light beam. I think what started this trailer with that is going to actually be the end of the event. That's my guess. So, yeah, that's Wispy's big theory right there. Okay, is there anything else I need to react to before we get playing a game? As I eat. Anything else? I think so. I think there was a couple things to react. Hold on. 41 is 3.0, methinks. 41's probably gonna happen after 3.0. Like, in terms of, want to rub your ears? You can pat them, yes. I will allow such things. Okay. Did I watch the Terminator game announcement? I can't remember. We'll watch it real quick. If it looks familiar, we'll watch something else real quick. Wait, it's pixel? Ain't no way. It's all pixel art? No way. What? Oh, it's a side scroller. It's like a Metroidvania. So far, it looks like it's just gonna be the Terminator movies. It's just the Terminator movies as a game. You're actually gonna get to play naked Arnold Schwarzenegger when he's punching things? That's so funny. Oh my god. That's so funny.
Terminated.
Oh! That was the Liquid Terminator killing Sarah Connor. What? Oh shit, this shit's out already. Shit. Hey, Ball, what's up, brother? Come with me if you want to leave. Oh, it got delayed? Oh, it's in November now. Ah. Well, this is another set of movies I gotta show Kelly. Kelly, I gotta show you Terminator sometime. How's it going, Wispy? Not too bad. What's up, Orcus? Terminator is such a damn good movie. It's the rare time we'll all say the second one actually was better than the first one, but you have to see the first one to get the second one. Interesting. Huh. We'll have to play that sometime, I think. I think we'll have to play it sometime. What's up, Orcus? How you doing? Don't mind my YouTube. I just totally fucked up. The fan did it. Fan decided T3 game 2. And then I haven't watched the, we're hella behind on the fire break stuff. So let me pull that up real quick while I'm munching here. How are your Nikkei dailies, brother? We just watched the Eden Sphere trailer. We'll go back to it, sorry.
We've got a major crisis on our hands. Buckle up, because this bureau's reaching a break point.
Remember not to eat the mold, no matter how delicious it may smell.
Oh god. Well, we know what Mystics is doing. Oh, looks like they put a lot of work into it. Not to say that I didn't think they would, but having played one of the betas, I was involved in one of the beta tests. I can see where the changes are. Oh, control points. Okay.
Facing an escalation like we never seen before. So, you with us?
My one problem when I played it in the beta I was involved in was it was very how do I want to say this? Not one note, that's the wrong way of putting it, but it was like after playing it for like 3 hours, I was like, okay, I think I've kind of seen everything in the game and I'm kind of over it, right? There wasn't a lot of variety to keep you interested. it's trying to be like Overwatch, but with PvE. And what made Overwatch so fun is how every game was dynamic because you were up against real players, right? Like real people. But also this team format game kind of isn't very popular at the moment. Like everything is pretty much battle royales right now, right? Like Fortnite and stuff, you know? And I think the other problem the game is having is Remedy has always done single player games. So it's fine to branch out. Don't get me wrong. It's fine to branch out and try something different, especially as a studio to like really flex your muscle and stuff and get something else, right? But, and having seen what goes on in Dune Awakening, this just makes this even more true. And this isn't a criticism, and this isn't like pointing the finger at people or anything, right? But it is very, very difficult to convince a PvE single player person to go do a PvP game or to play with other people in a team setting like that, right? Because the people who play single player PvE want to enjoy their game on their pace, on their time, and like do all that kind of stuff, right? So, hi, Nate. Hello. Meow. Where'd you go? Oh, maybe he didn't want to come in and he's just yelling in the hallway. Right? So, no, all my volume settings are normal. If I sound different, I have my nose is a bit stuffed up because of my allergies, but, so I think what was going on is they wanted to branch the Control IP out into a wider player base. So they were aiming for a PV, because it's a 3v PvE game, right? But you still need a team. And I think kind of what it has working against it is while Control is their biggest IP, Remedy games still aren't super well known, right? They're still kind of niche in a lot of ways compared to other really big games out there, like even like, you know, Red Dead Redemption or something, you know, something else that's like a single player game. So they are a niche studio trying to branch out into something bigger with a game that's kind of outside of their normal player scope and trying to draw all of these people in with it. But it's so locked into the Control IP that people who don't know Control are probably looking at this like, what the hell am I even looking at? Right? Like, Remedy fans don't... Papa, stop. Remedy fans are... Like, they're single player people, and that's cool. That's fine. You know, maybe they'll get a couple of their friends and they might be able to go play the game or whatnot. But generally the fan base for Remedy games is they interact with the IP, not just in the game, but outside the game, and like a lot of artistic senses, right? So lots of drawings and lots of handmade stuff and cosplay. And there's some lore people for Remedy, but not nearly as much as like Nikke, for example, right? So there was a lot betting against this game, and I don't think it sold its fantasy, if you will, to a player base outside the Remedy base. But then the Remedy fans don't really want to, like a lot of them. I'm not one, because I obviously play PvP games, but there's a lot of them that would look at this and go, okay, so I'm just going to wait for the lore people on YouTube to tell me what's going on in this game. You know. Meow! Hi, Nate! Meow! Do you want cuddles? Or you want out? Or do you want the bed, and is there stuff on the bed? Hold on. I gotta move the stuff off the bed for the cat, I think. One sec. Nate wants to battle? Probably. I mean, probably. Come here, Nate. Get it. What's up with the Nader, huh? What's up with Nate? you one out? Okay. All right. Okay. Come on. Nope. Nate does not want to be in the room. Okay. Alrighty then. Hey, 49ers. Yeah, if you told me this stuff was all linked to Alan to deal with, I'd be confused, but at least this stuff is already pretty out there. Yeah, like, Control is their best known IP because it's their biggest IP. Control was their best-selling game, their longest-selling game, because, while Alan Wake is obviously great, and I love Alan Wake, it was locked to Xbox, but it kind of wasn't the best console for Xbox because it was coming out, like, during the Halo era, right? So it had a different type of player base on Xbox. I think if Microsoft hadn't been the ones they used to make Alan Wake with, and instead they went with Sony, I think Alan Wake would have done a lot better because, I mean, it was in that same era as like Uncharted, right? So you have a lot of people who are like, oh, okay, I mean, yeah, sure, all right, cool. You know, it's a third person guy shooter. Cool, all right, we can do that. But I don't know. My personal thing with this game is I don't like when it's set, right? And for people who are new, basically a lot of the Remedy games will take place the year they are released. And so this takes place in 2024, which means they're still dealing with the crisis from 2019 with that is in the main Control game. When the way Control ended kind of implied that, oh, we're just got to wrap up and clean things up and then we'll be okay. And it still will take a bit because the damn building shifts and changed form. So, okay. But it's as someone who's like deep into the Remedy lore, it is very hard to convince me that this crisis has been going on for 6 years and they haven't figured it out, even though they, I can't say that the spoilers for Control, and we have people who haven't finished Control yet. They deal with things in Control that would make it where this shouldn't be as much of a problem as it is now. If you set this, let's say in 2020, 2022, okay, it'd be a bit more viable for me, right? Or even if it was set kind of like within just several months after Control, where people are still like, I don't know about this Jesse Faden person being the director and all that, right? I could buy that a lot more than 6, but they're still fighting the Hiss. The Hiss are the major bad guy in this game. They added in the mold monsters, it looks like. There's the sticky note guy. There's sticky note guy missions, and that one's kind of fun. But majority wise, your main horde enemy is still the Hiss, which shouldn't be a problem anymore. Because regardless of what they do to fix the problem in Control, by sheer way of how the Hiss works, they would be out of bodies after 6 years inside of a building that's in lockdown. It literally makes no sense in terms of logic. And while I know a lot of Control doesn't work on logic, you're still there's only X amount of people in the federal bureaucracy that would be in the building. It doesn't make sense. There's a lot that doesn't make sense for when they place this game. And so that, as a Remedy lore person, that kills a lot of my want to play this game. Because it's but why? It comes off as just really not well thought out from a company that minutely does the details to an extreme crazy level, right? The Hiss are evolving, but how can they evolve? There's still the problem of they run out of bodies. The Hiss would run out of bodies. So there'd either be maybe 20 people at most left on the FBC and everybody else would be Hiss. It logistically does not make sense with how they set up how things work in Control. So that's why I said if the game took place earlier in the timeline, it'd be oh yeah, okay, I could buy this 100%. But 6 years in a confined building, no in, no out, no more resources coming in from the outside because they can't unlock the building until the director lifts the unlock, and she won't do that until the Hiss are eradicated. It makes no sense. Cremation, no body, no problem. See, there you go. Necromancers. I just envision Sam going He probably has a long game knowing him. I don't agree with this long game. With the way you set things up, it doesn't make sense. And I doubt there's going to be a lot of storytelling in this game that's going to make it make sense. I don't know. I think this game was a big misfire. I'm so glad they flexed out and tried to do it. You know, we still need to play it, especially now with this update out, and see how it is. But it's definitely been a big misfire with their main community, and they haven't been able to grab the target market for what this would have been into it. Because there's also a ton of other games that are competing for this, right? You have the people who are dedicated to Fortnite, for example. Dune Awakening was out, even though that's, if you believe what people want to say, that game's died and dropped off. Let's be honest, this game's biggest competitor would be Marvel Rivals. And while Marvel Rivals has dropped down a lot from like its peak, it still has over 100,000 active players a day on it. So it's competing with basically the thing that replaced Overwatch, right? And I don't know. Yeah, the biggest sticking point with this game I think for the Remedy player base is the fact that it's a team-based horde mode game versus like a single player horde mode game, right? Like if they had just made this like a single player first person shooter, I think this would have done a lot better than a team player. 100%. My personal sticking point is the lore story stuff. That's me. That's on my end. In general, like I think if they had made it like first person shooter PvE horde mode that had an additional like you could have team friends join in with it, but you could do it solo, I think this would have done a lot better. Yeah, co-op optional like Saint Rose. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Is COD zombies? No, man. COD zombies is its own different thing because COD and Battlefield are over in their little corner teeheeing. Like, I wouldn't put this up against COD. I wouldn't say this is now. Left 4 Dead, I could say Left 4 Dead. Yeah, that would be similar, yeah. Because I'm not looking at like what game exactly is the same breakdown in terms of gameplay. I'm looking at what markets they're trying to go after. Reminded you of Killing Floor. Hi, Mira. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome to the wispy yapping section of the stream. My fire time still holds on. You can solo the game using AI companions. Like, I don't know if you could have made this work with AI companions. It would have been interesting to see if they could, though. Like, they may have been able to make it work out, but I still think if the co-op was optional, it would have been a better sell to the current built-in Remedy player base, for sure. Only way it makes sense to me in any ways that I don't know it makes sense. Maybe Hiss went into hibernation, then struck out. See, that would make sense. Like, if they had done that, but from what I have been able to tell, that's not the case. It's just like an ongoing issue from where Control left off. And then, you know, the various other issues happen. So, like, we're dealing with the Hiss. And then the mold decides to be a shithead again, right? Which, okay, understandable. It's the mold, right? So they're still trying to balance all of these problems they were balancing in a game from 2019. Set in 2019, in a game set in 2024. It doesn't make sense. Then there's psychos like me playing Tarkov. Yeah, I couldn't do Tarkov. Nah. I couldn't do Tarkov. Nah. The only reason they really Alan Wake 2 making so much sense that it had been so long since American Nightmare, honestly, is the fact the guy is trapped in another dimension that doesn't go along the same time. Like, it's the way time works in that dimension is completely separate from how their timeline works. You liking me sharing the progress I've been making in World of Warships? I haven't been able to keep up with the ante. But yeah, I don't mind if you share it, and I'll read it when I can. The rubbing of Wispy's face. So yeah. I mean, I do want to give it a shot after all of these gameplay changes they've made. It's just having the open availability on the stream schedule. So hopefully sometime next month. But for me, since I'm so deep in the Remedy lore sauce, it's such a turn off with how they decided to do this game. Because I thought it was going to be like a follow-up to Control that would happen like within the last year or two after Control, and they would use it to bridge into Control 2. And set things up for Control 2. And I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. And they're like, no, we're just gonna this team that you really believed in and all that's just really fucking incompetent, and they're still dealing with the same issues 6 years later. Now, I could see it where the oldest house doesn't realize it's 6 months later because they're in lockdown. Don't get me wrong, like I could definitely see that. But my other theory is that when it first came out, this was the FBC was stuck in timey-wimey. I mean, given the fact that the lockdown is still obviously in place, I don't think there's a way for them to internally tell time. I mean, there might be. I don't remember them setting that up in Control. The only thing they kind of gave was that they were receiving the pings from like Cauldron Lake from 2023, and that was their setup for Alan Wake. So they were getting pings like in 2019 about that, right? So they are definitely aware of things that can happen in the future. So there's some kind of internal time data, you know? If they had made it where it's like, God, what does that call it? There's a specific kind of time loop in like science fiction / like quantum physics that like window of opportunity, like that Stargate episode takes place in, where they're just stuck in this cycle, and so you don't know how much time is passing outside. If they decided to drop that, that would be a bit more believable, but then you'd have to explain why the hell that's going on, right? Which, I mean, they definitely could. Don't get me wrong, they could. So, it's just with I was willing to kind of deal with my myths about the story stuff if the gameplay from what I played was more riveting. It definitely wasn't. I got bored after 3 hours. But again, they just redid all of this gameplay stuff, and they've redone how a lot of the classes and stuff work. So, you know, I want to give it a shot and see. Like Jesse in the redacted office. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If they did something like that, okay, I could see it. But from how they were selling this game, that's not the case. And it's also very, very, how do I want to put this? Being such a Jessie simp that I am, it's very frustrating that they set up this character to really own herself and everything. Hi, Epic! By the end of her first part of her story, like at the end of Control, right? And that you have a game that takes place like 6 years later, and it looks like she can't fucking do her job. Even though they set it up where she's, you know, she'll obviously have people that don't fully agree with her still, and I think that's fine, because there's always going to be that holdover from, like, the previous boss to the new boss, right? That's fine. But, the way they really make it seem from what I played is the overall consensus of the Bureau is that Jesse was kind of incompetent. And I'm like, bro, after 6 fucking years, really? Like, it really upsets me in a lot of ways, so. But we'll have to see. I don't know how story unlocks per se in this game, so. Thank you for the resub, Epic. Mwah! 83 years. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, the introduction is the new shout-out command? Apparently it's a bug. Of course it is. Twitch. How was 14? What were you guys doing in 14 over there? What were you doing? What were you doing? So yeah, we'll definitely give it a shot. I'll set up a time for us to do it next month. I will say the most impressive thing about this game is just the fact that they can make the Northlight engine do this. So Northlight has done Quantum Break, Control, Alan Wake 2, and now a multi-person, first-person, like PV, like horde mode game. It's very impressive how they're able to flex that engine. That's very, very good. So I hope it would be nice if this game found some legs and found a dedicated player base. Maybe if they found some ways to tie Alan Wake 2 in, it would have helped bump it up a little bit, but I don't know. Like, I think honestly, it's just they really misjudged the audience on it, which is unfortunate. Kind of tell why kids love Cinnamon Crunch Bros. Man, I can't even tell you that because I didn't like Cinnamon Crunch that growing up. So, So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see where it goes. We'll see where it goes. The only game in this Slip Space engine is on Halo Infinite. Did Halo Infinite suck on that? Like, in terms of, like, was it not a great engine? Because they've done the, like, for Square, right? They did Crystal Tools. And with Crystal Tools, they did 13, 15... I don't think it was 14. I don't think 14 was on that engine. But they kicked that engine to... Oh, and I think they did... the same studio that made FF15 that had that big game that flopped from Square. Forspoken. Yeah, I think that was on that engine. They kicked Crystal Tools to the fucking curb. I think 16 runs on a completely different engine, but I can't remember which engine it runs on. So... oh, the engine did fine. Then why don't they have more games in that engine? I'm curious. Because that's usually what I see is they stop making games on an engine when the engine fucking sucks. So. Synonym. What's up, Edric? How you doing? Welcome back. Because Microsoft being dumb. Oh, well, I mean, that's fair. When is it Microsoft being dumb? So let's watch the community first look real quick. While I finish off my dinner, and then we'll get playing Vampyr. And I'll just have to timestamp in the VOD on YouTube when we get past all the racked.
I mean, we should have done better, we know, but then again, this is always going to be a game that will keep, you know, building update by update, making it bigger, making it better, adding in more interesting things. So,
and one of the really
maybe they should get in contact with Arrowhead and see what they can do.
Everything
that's an idea.
Is the truth. It's
because actually, when you think about it, this game, like Helldivers people you think would be interested in this game to some degree instead of like as 3 people instead of 4, but still it's still a players versus horde game.
It's how to actually make the game better.
Monster Hunter, yeah, the fact that Monster Hunter can run on the RE engine is fucking insane.
The minute that we launched the game, and it really has driven the team. Like actually,
they moved it to Unreal.
Oh right, this is what we should be doing. This is how we can fix things and how we can make things better, and that's what's really driven most of the update.
Yeah, and in this first major update breakpoint, yeah, we're addressing a lot of the pain points the community has had.
Hi, Marky, what's up?
Let's get into it.
Yeah.
It's just making the effort to work with the engine.
We received your feedback and have really taken it to heart with the FBC Firebreak development team here at Remedy. And since launch, we've been working really hard on the first major update. This represents the first big step in incorporating community feedback alongside implementing
There's a dude covered in sticky notes standing there. He's back.
If you want to know the full details of what major update Breakpoint has included, check out our blog post that we released earlier today. Link to that is in the description below. But now, let's go over the key features of
Yo, is Danny still here? Just got off work? Hell yeah.
One of our key changes has been the addition of the Crisis Board, which is a fresh way of us presenting curated content in a way that is a lot more dynamic, a lot less predictable.
It kind of reminds me of the Portal idea from Destiny 2 that didn't go well.
And way closer to the first responder fantasy at the heart of this game. Basically, what we're trying to do is let the game find the fun for you, instead of asking you to hunt for it yourself. One of the things that we've been thinking about a lot for this update is
maybe I'm the weirdo, but if I can find my own fun to make in a video game, I'm gonna have a blast. Interesting. What do you think about the combat changes for Alan Wake 2, Danny? I still play Gears 3 Horde mode. Oh, okay.
Variety.
I never played
now,
Gears.
Some of that comes down to how much you're being
I didn't have
asked
an
to
Xbox,
do
so I
inside,
wasn't an Xbox
especially
bro.
Zone 1 and Zone 2. So we've cut those objectives down by about 25% across the board.
Okay.
Then, more excitingly, we've also added what we're calling alternate objectives, which are new things to do that randomly pop up inside of your sessions, totally replacing the normal objective with something fresh.
Okay.
We've got about 2 per crisis already in the game, and we're looking at adding more in the
Okay. Adding random events that will change. depending on what they do, that could be really good. Because if you have something that will change the game, like every time you play it, that's will make you have more fun in it, right? Like, again, like with Overwatch, what was always fun about Overwatch is that even though it was the same map and you were doing the same objective, because you could probably end up against different characters, regardless if they were different people playing it, it would always change the way the game kind of flowed. And that's what made Overwatch matches so fun, right? So if they have something similar in this that will change that flow of the mission and make it not so monotonous, that could help a lot.
So putting these things
yeah,
together,
dynamic encounters is just another way of calling it, yeah.
More variety for you right now, but also produce a platform and a framework for the team to deliver even more exciting content in the most fun way possible in the future.
Okay. So I'm hearing that feedback was the game was not fun, is what I'm hearing.
Following a series of devastating house shifts across the research sector, the mold has begun to spread and evolve, transforming both fire.
I like how they set it up where they do the events this way, though. That's nice.
Enemies. Your mission? Descend down into research,
like, because the nature of the oldest house and how it shifts, how they can use that to make it where the different events will happen. Like, obviously, like, Outbreak is this event, right, with the mold, right? So that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
You find, then brew a custom poison to eliminate all mold in the area. Just remember, do as you're told, don't eat the mold.
Don't eat the mold, chat. Look, do as you're told, don't eat the mold, okay? Read the sign.
In this crisis, it's your job to actually go get those mold spores and take them to an analyzer. All the while set upon by the hiss and 2 new enemies that we've got just for this experience. The mold turret, which fires these massive projectiles that you're going to actually have to dodge.
That's annoying as shit. That will be annoying as shit to deal with.
Which are kind of slow, but pack a really heavy punch if you get too close. Now, there's a few different ways to move those spores around. You actually have to either hold them, which puts you at risk of eating them and becoming moldy, which does not end well for you. Or you need to use these new trains that Firebreak has set up that can safely transport them around the room until they get sucked up automatically by these large vacuum tubes. With a new crisis and all new enemies across the game, you're going to need a lot more firepower. So we've added 3 brand new guns to the game alongside a new feature called gun mods. As you level up, you will unlock 3 mod slots for each one of your guns, giving you a lot of ways to customize the functionality of your
I was gonna say, that's a lot different from when I played. Okay. They brought back the videos. That's so funny. Firebreak and you.
Hello, fellow Bureau employees. Have you tried leaving the office for a cigarette break recently?
With this first major update, we're really trying to tackle and improve the onboard.
At least it's not the Threshold kids, okay?
There's a brand new tutorial mission that explains the game systems, explains crisis kits, and then we've made other changes as well that hopefully make it a smoother experience, especially for new players.
We are hard at work here at Remedy. We know that we didn't get everything right at launch, and we are working to improve those things. We are working to add even more of the stuff that you already know about Firebreak.
Okay, for those who don't know how Remedy games work, they will throw in weird oddball stuff like that. It's just part of how they are. So yes, a special announcement video to your employees in this government bureau that is X-Files on crack would definitely have a puppet. It definitely would. It is just how this franchise and how this studio rolls. I still think they should. I have a perfect idea. Why not add collectibles into the game to some way? Like, what if while you're on a mission you find a rubber duck? And then you just keep collecting rubber ducks. Everybody loved the rubber duck from Control. I'm just saying, she's even got rubber ducks on her desk. It's kind of hard to see with the... Because I'm in the way. Hold on. She's got rubber ducks on the desk. Everybody loved the rubber ducks. But the duck... No, the duck just, like, haunts you and quacks at you, man. But hey, who's to say this little duck didn't break out of containment because it wants to go and see the world? It wants to go on a trip too. It's bored. I don't think the duck is a weapon, no. The piggy bank is. And the gnome. The gnome is hilarious. It was the gnome, yeah. I found the duck in Alan Wake 2. There's a whole bunch of ducks, and they do nothing other than just sit there. They do modeling like they did in Alan Wake 2. I'll be okay with the guns. See, it's not that I thought the combat system in Alan Wake 2 was bad. It just seemed so much like it was trying to be Resident Evil. And I really liked the Alan Wake 2 the Alan Wake American Nightmare combat. Like, I loved the Alan Wake American Nightmare combat. I know why they went to the newer one in Alan Wake 2 because they wanted to, they wanted like a slower pace. They wanted it more intense. They wanted it scarier because they wanted to do like an actual horror game instead of like a suspense action like the first game. I get it. But I still just like the Alan Wake 2 American Nightmare system more, man. I just do. I just do. But I understand the design choices that went in Alan Wake 2. And I think in like trying to sell its atmosphere, it nailed it. It's just... why can't I run around with a nail gun anymore?
And this is our
so fun and stupid.
Major updates.
Alan Wake 2 was missing fun, stupid stuff like that.
So much stuff to get excited
but that
about.
wasn't the type of game and story they wanted to tell, so I understand. I understand.
Enemies for that crisis. We've got 3 new guns. We've got an entire new gun mod system to upgrade them. We've got a revamped economy to get the gun mods, new XP rewards, new cosmetics.
I mean, it does sound like they put a lot of work into this, which is why I want to try it. I just need... That's also the thing, is that there's just so many games right now that it's just fighting against a lot of things to take people's time.
And making sure that you can have as much fun with this game as possible.
You have a very early... Red, what am I going to do with you in your early mornings, man? What am I going to do with you? You're going to miss Vampyr. You're going to have to watch the VOD. Have a good night, though, man. I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Bed well. Danny did the Herald of Darkness and Coffee Roll at the same stream, and I proceeded to go insane. The Herald of Darkness was okay. It was okay. The other songs are better. How do I want to put this? How do I want to put this? The other song Danny will run into, if he hasn't run into it yet, is a better song. The other song is a better song, but because of how the gameplay is in Alan Wake 2, the Herald of Darkness gameplay sequence is better. Then make redacted as a sound redeemed. Then bark, 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 bark. Well, what part though? Like the whole song's kind of bitching. I don't know, Danny. How you haven't finished Alan Wake 2 yet, right? Last night, Konami announced they're making full arts for Yu-Gi-Oh. What? As in, like, the statues? Your favorite part. How far are you in Alan Wake 2, then, so I don't accidentally spoil something? I have decided I'm not going to give the disclaimer to Danny that I usually give disclaimers to people when they play Alan Wake 2. He gets to find it out himself. Yeah, so what Mystics is saying, Kelly, that when it says new introduction with the arm wave, that's a broke thing with the shout out command, like the hash, like the / shout out. Oh. I just got our coffee world, but not to the trailer. How far are you in Alan's side? How far are you in Alan's side? To the trailer. 1 to 2 levels away from what I'm thinking of. Sounds about right. Finish Herald. Okay, I gotcha. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta ask. Danny. How are you liking Mr. Door? I gotta know. What do you think about our man, Mr. Doran? What do you think about our man, Tim? Sheriff Tim Breaker. What do you think? I gotta know. Guess I would explain why I couldn't find anything about it. Google did nothing. Nowhere's in chat, no. It's a thing you commonly see in Pokemon TCG. Oh, it's that. Oh, well, depending on the art and how they design it, it could look really cool for Yu-Gi-Oh! K2 has shown me the Pokemon full arts, and some of those look really fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie. I can tell you where Sarah is. It's not a spoiler because you have to find out. But it's either in like a side document you read, or it's like on an offhand comment that Tim makes. So if you want, I can tell you. It's not like it's not a spoiler. She's not dead, and she's not taken by the dark presence for sure. I'm curious what the Wispy disclaimer would be about the end of the game. I gave it to Chief because I didn't think he'd want to, because I knew he had a lot of other games on his plate, so I gave him a disclosure about certain things about the ending of Alan Wake 2, just so he knew ahead of time. But yeah, Danny. Oh, that disclaimer. Yeah, Danny gets to see it all on his own. He gets to see the experience it like I did when I first played it. TCG side of Yu-Gi-Oh! Did announce we'll be getting them too. It's not like it's going to be OCG. Ooh. I mean, I'm okay with emotional damage. Redacted not being redacted and having to redacted. Exactly. So, at some point, Sarah left to join the FBI. She fucking bounced. She was like, I'm out of here. Fuck this. And so, Tim is her cousin. And he's come in to be the sheriff of the town. I won't say anything more about Tim, though. Tim's story is a combination of piecing together what he's saying and collectibles. So if you really like hunting collectibles and you really want to know about Tim, that's where you're going to find his story. And if you don't, if by the time you get to the end of the game and you're like, Wispy, just tell me, I'll tell you. But she joined the FBI. Yeah. I can't remember where Tim... I think it's like if you read the collectibles in the sheriff's office, in Tim's office, I think that's where they mention it, if I remember right. I was hoping she went to be with Barry. Chat, has he gotten to the part with the computer in Alice's apartment yet? Has he gotten to the part with Alice's computer in the apartment yet? Okay, I won't say anything else. Okay. Have fun with that. Barry's side will make a lot more sense once you've played Control. They'll see that. What's up, Young? How you doing over there on YouTube? What's up, brother? So, yeah. I was so mad Barry wasn't in Alan Wake 2. I'll just let you know that. He does not show up at all in Alan Wake 2, and I was mad. I need my man Barry in his Eye of Sauron, man. I think Barry was too lighthearted for Alan Wake 2, and that's why he wasn't in the game.
My name is Alan Wake, and I'm a writer.
He was in Alice's apartment. Don't remember if he did with the computer. No, there's a certain part when you go to Alice, like a certain loop through when you go to Alice's apartment that's got a computer on the counter with emails that you can read. That's why I say that. That's what's going on with Barry, is when you find, as you read there and you find out what's going on with Barry through those. Fingers crossed she goes in redacted and Barry redacted. I could see Sarah and Barry. That would have been really nice, but I don't think they did that, unfortunately. There wasn't a computer on the counter? Okay, so now you know what to look for next time you hit up with Alan. I can't remember which loop it is and where you're at with Alan, because I did as many of the Alan missions as I could back to back, because frankly I enjoyed Alan's side of the game more. Slaga's side of the game wasn't bad. It's just I wanted, like, basically, I wanted Alan Wake 2 to be fully in the dark place, so everything Alan deals with on his side, that's why I enjoyed that more, so. He did do Return 6, then me forgetting the order of things. Yeah, he just did the Herald of Darkness concert, he said. What if she has to redact it and Barry is there, right? Gonna hard dive into lore once I'm finished Control to fill in the blanks, so I don't have not a thoughts. Danny, you can just literally ask me once you're done with Control, and I'll be able to help you. If you're missing stuff, I have been in this whole of this franchise since 2014 or 2013. I've been here a long time. And then I drug everybody else into the insanity with me. As much less fun in this, that's all I'm gonna say. Yeah. But yeah, what do you think about before we go and play Vampyr? Actually, while I'm booting up Vampyr here, what did you think about what do you think about Tim? And what do you think about Door? Minus the fact that you want to know where Sarah's at. Even though I just told you. Minus that. And I did look it up, guys. The distillery that the dispensary that we're looking for is actually where we're supposed to be going next. I just don't ever remember it being called that. Because I'm stupid. Because Wispy is stupid. It's been a hot minute since I played this video game. The cellos intensify! I'm so sorry, YouTube and everybody else. This is what happens on stream. Sometimes we just yap and we go. We just go. So if you guys are new here, please do leave a like on the stream. Twitch, if you could go give a thumbs up over to our YouTube stream as well. If you're new, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Enjoy the very crazy cellos. Well, thank you for the cutie. The only time you'll hear me thank you for the cutie is because it's a new person. He did Coffee World. Just because you do Coffee World doesn't mean you do Return 3. You can do all of Alan's and all of Saga's side pretty much up until a certain point all at once. You don't have to go back and forth. It's kind of makes the best sense to do that, but you don't gotta do it that way. Yay! Tim is just vibing. I think he's doing everything he can to help. Dora's just having a good time messing with Alan. Oh, man. Danny, are you gonna play Quantum Break? You gonna play Quantum Break after you do Control? I plan on it. It was so fun when T went back and played through Quantum Break, because I could just imagine her like going, ay. And it's like that Leonardo DiCaprio gif where he, like, you know, snaps his fingers and points. I love Tim. Tim was honestly, I think, thinking back on it, Tim was actually one of my favorite parts about Alan Wake 2. Straight up, he was. I love Tim. I absolutely adore Tim. Tim needs his own game. AWE spotted! Back when AWE meant something else back in the day. So Quantum Break isn't part... Okay, so Quantum Break isn't part of the RCU. But because they couldn't get the rights back from Microsoft, they basically just took a whole bunch of stuff from Quantum Break and very sneakily hid certain things into Alan Wake 2. So if you're a knower, you know, and you go, hey. Or you retroactively look it back and you go, oh shit.
Hello, Mr. Petrescu. Hello, Dr. Reid.
He's really just chill, but I imagine he's a badass when pushed. Oh, he's gonna have so much, guys. He's gonna have so much fun doing, Tim's DLC. He's gonna have such a fun time. Tim's DLC is still my favorite of those three. But out of all of them, I would definitely say, the second DLC was my favorite, for sure. That was so good. I think in a lot of ways it did the horror better than a lot of the main game, honestly. Okay, we already yapped with him. District status serious. People are sickies here.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked, all right. Okay, so that only opens if you nom him. Because so there's certain chests and stuff that you can't open in the game unless you eat the people that it belongs to, and then you get a key to it. Fucking easy. Oops, wrong button. My dear Dorothea, when you read this letter, I will be on the boat that will take Anton and me back to Brasov. England was not for us, and I confess I cannot wait to see the proud hills of Transylvania. Oh my god, she's from Transylvania. As soon as we are there, I promise I will light a candle in the Black Church and pray for you to survive the terrible epidemic. I know that you do not agree with the decision and that you are determined to become more useful by helping our comrades exiled in the East End. But Anton cannot wait to return to our beloved country and see our long-awaited revolution bloom. He is my husband. I will stay by his side. I know we had arguments on our fights. I know you have wanted me to stand by your side and help you manage the clinic of yours. But now that I'm leaving England, be assured that if anything would happen to you, if you were in ever great trouble or danger, I would come back immediately to London with or without Anton. Please think of me as much as I think of you, your affectionate sister, Theodora. She's Transylvanian. I'm doing that to make Dracula jokes. Please don't think I'm insensitive, guys. Have a joke. Try Alma beer. Bro, their commercials are some of the best things of Alan Wake 2. I'm not gonna lie. Fuck the government.
I need help.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Razvan Vasily. High fever running
Hi,
in
Vampyr.
3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Aspirin and salicin, you say? Why not some warm milk and a kiss on the cheek? Where are the quinine salts?
Tried buying,
He's such a
borrowing,
sassy
even
shit.
stealing. There's none to be found, Doctor.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy? Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see.
I don't think an enema's gonna help.
I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
Cardiac massage, now.
Cardiac... What? Are you making this up as you go along?
A Snickers? He's not him when he's hungry. I'm not a doctor, I'm a vampire. No matter what you pick, he dies, so.
We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners.
Well, that attitude I just might be, Missy.
To what do I owe this courtesy? I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reid?
Ooh. 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 How might I be of service, Dr. Reid? Well, you're stealing medicine from the hospital. I'm just saying it's not a good look, lady. Hold on. Getting the best way to get it here, because I want you guys to be able to experience the most of the story here. And I've already beaten it a couple times, so... Oh, okay.
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
No, we're not. We're doing
She's
a no-eating
pristine
run.
And proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver-spooned gentleman who was given the world on a platter. You know nothing of poverty. Nothing of the shame, the hunger, the loneliness.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
No. Your place is here. Jailing you would be an even greater crime. So, here is my proposition. I'll look the other way on your little enterprise.
Enterprise.
In exchange, you will resign from the Pembroke Hospital and provide me with medical supplies when the need arises.
Dr. Reid! That sounds like a business proposition. My accomplice, then.
No, just a privileged client. My research may require the occasional rare piece of equipment or ingredient. I'll pay good coin in exchange, fair and honest, to help finance your noble endeavors.
We have ourselves a deal, Doctor. Good customers are always welcome.
Yes, Nurse Crane. We have a deal.
So, if... Oh. Dad's yapping. Hold on. Or not. Maybe not. So, the first time I played it, I mesmerized her. And she turned into one of those skull creatures you see. And so I had to kill her, and I had to suffer the entire game of trying to keep this district alive and healthy. It was very difficult. We have an accord. No. Vampire Papa. Sorry, I should have been more specific. Vampire Dad. I thought he was gonna yap because when the screen goes red like that, that's usually like Vampire Papa's yapping in his head, but I guess not this time, so.
It's locked, all right.
Where if we had, so if you mesmerize her, she forgets everything she's doing and becomes one of these scowl things, and then you have to kill her. And if you eat her, you then get access to, I think you get access to what's behind that door, and then you get the chest, but...
This one stinks already. A leech!
Okay, so he's like doing the guide. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, doing the guide, yeah. So the main reason, guys, we're not going on an eat run this time is I'm trying to show chat the full story of the game. And it's kind of very much implied that the good ending of this game is the no eating people run. So that's why we're doing that. I have played a... you know, not eat every single person, but eat enough to get the bad ending of the game. And it's kind of I don't want to say lackluster, but it was definitely like, oh, well, that happened. Oh, okay. That seems kind of out of character for the guy. Bro tried to stab me with his little assassin knife. Oh, there's like 1,000 spice, by the way, in the big guild base, guys. I've never played this game, but I remember the ads when it came out. Is it worth giving a shot? Yes, absolutely. I haven't quite played another game like it before where you have to balance so many different aspects, like in terms of district health, relations between the characters to unlock everything about them, and depending on what you do, how it can all just cascade the entire environment. There are games definitely with it similar, but they don't do it the same way that this game does. And if you are very much into history, you will like this game a lot as well.
Good evening, my dear colleague.
No, I still need to build that.
Goodbye, Miss Swanborough.
So,
perhaps we'll talk.
I watched a very dangerous couple videos that gave me some ideas on how I want to reshape certain things. And so I'm looking at the big tall boy going, But what I might end up doing is I might just end up building. No, we haven't built it yet. No, we just have the wireframe of it. I had to go make more silicon blocks because we somehow didn't have enough of the silicon blocks somehow. I don't know. So I dropped more silicon blocks from the other base into it. It should be able to be built. You guys should be able to go put it up.
Benjamin. Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reid.
Oh yeah, I still can't make the migraine stuff yet.
Alcohol and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir.
Save the melange for that is expensive? Okay, gotcha. We used all the silicon on loop, then why didn't you guys make more silicon? But anyways, so there's a shit ton of silicon in the iron paws base, so I just grabbed some from that and moved it to the end game base so that we could build it. Because I needed to go get some blawstone to, you know, visit. And I still need to do a couple more adornments on the Iron Paws base, and because I don't have a Trades 5 unlocked yet, that's why I need Mystics to go in and add some banners for me, and then it's done. The Iron Paws base will be officially done. So. I farmed so much sand before the move. I had to go farm more sand for the Iron Paws base. Last night, we have 2K, I think. I managed to find a patch that was fairly safe until you went too far into it, and then that made the worm a little angry. So I managed to get quite a lot from this one little patch. But I think I need a better compressor. I think I still have an MK3, so. I like the Nemesis system for creating custom orcs and trying to level. Oh yeah, the Nemesis system in Shadow of Mordor, because I didn't play the other game. I just played Shadow of Mordor. That was so good. The combat was so fun in that game. I loved that game to pieces, especially being like a big Tolkien fan. It's fantastic. The only game that kind of gives me similar vibes though is Middle-earth Shadow of War Mordor. It's very similar, but instead of like the Nemesis system in Par where you're like making enemies, it's like a NPC health kind of system, right? So
it's locked.
It's similar in that degree, but not exactly the same way. Like, why are all of these hideouts still blocked though, yo? Big man. I'm probably not supposed to be at that part of the district yet, that's why. Because you go back to districts, because once you finish like the main story for the area, it's not like you're done with that district. You have to, oh, that's a werewolf. You have to continually keep going back and checking on the people, unlocking more of their story, doing their health visits, like that kind of thing. So here, let me show you guys this, especially, Napoleon here on YouTube. This is basically what your community layout looks like, right? So you have one character who will be the pillar of this, of all the communities in the game. And if you take out the pillar, then your health status will massively drop. If it goes into hostile, you've lost the district pretty much. And everything goes to shit. I was able to manage it when I played my, not eating everybody, but eating enough to get the bad ending of the game. I was still able to keep some stuff in like serious or critical, because even if the pillar falls, as long as you're taking care of like the health issues of the community, you can still keep it afloat. It's just a bit more difficult and a bit more like micromanagey, but you can definitely do it still. So the game gives you some kind of freedom like that. Man, I'm getting flashbacks to like how one particular area in Liza P's looked. Oh, he's level 15. Okay, we're not supposed to be here just yet. Do you guys remember the shopping area in Liza P with all the different shops and stuff? That's what this reminded me of. Hi, Shatter, honey, how you doing? Oh. It's a shame they refuse to use the Nemesis system or license it out. I agree. There could be so much good use for that. Question, when you say revisit, what does that mean? That means...
Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
It means I've already played the game myself, and a majority of my community has seen it. Obviously, my community has grown since the last time I've played the game, so, you know, we're not yapping about spoilers. That way people can see how the game plays out. But it means I've already played the game. And I know, like, the main plot. There might be some stuff I've forgotten just because it's been so long since I've played it. But I still know the majority of the game. So it's just like we're replaying a game we've already played. We can make sepsis cure. Oh, we can do... Can we do migraine yet? No. Oh, no. We haven't unlocked it yet. Okay. Well, look a duck. Except maybe not. I love the market in Liza P. Man, I really wanted to replay Liza P for the Halloween, but I've got too much we're doing because I started Claire Expedition too, so, and that's a pretty big game. I'm definitely enjoying it, but like I said, it's just a big game. Okay, so let's see. We have at least one person with fatigue. So we need to make 3 fatigues. Four. We need to make 4. And a cold and bronchitis if we can. Okay. So bronchitis and cold. Okay, perfect. Big Cinnamon has been built. Poggers, thank you. Can you name it? Like, does it give you the option to name it like you can the storage devices? If so, name it Big Cinnamon. The big C. When the Nemesis system was mentioned, Warner Brothers patented the Nemesis system to expire in 2036. Once it does that, amazing systems will be usable for indie games after that point, unless they re-up it. I don't know if you can re-up a patent like you can a copyright. Hopefully not. I mean, I've already played the game, Orcus. I've done all the runs there is in this game. So if you want to give the gameplay tip to chat, you're more than welcome, but I've already done this game.
How are you, boy? I'm not your boy, all right? Now piss off.
Wow, rude.
Do you need assistance?
Please. Feeling tired these days.
I'll give you medicine even though you're a bit of a prick. So yeah, if you want to say it, Orcus, go for it.
There you go.
It's just like, I've played both runs of the game. This is like my 4th time playing the game, so.
Goodbye, young man.
Now, I haven't done a run where I've unlocked like all of the hints in one run.
evening.
I always missed one for Dorothy, so we're actually doing pretty good so far.
A gun.
You do
alcohol,
get more
and a
points
bad
for
temper
eating
make a
people.
terrible
If you decide to go like on a no-eat run like we're doing, the game actually is harder. Because you're basically kind of going to be permanently under level for things. But you know what? Wispy likes making her life hard on herself, so why not, right? Hello, I forgot where the church is. Oh, it's the other way. He runs like such a goober. I think I still went the wrong way. I can navigate a map, really. Yeah, I went the wrong ass way. Whitechapel always gets me backwards. Dealing with the flu is no match. Steady, hi Steady. Why are you biting people? I'm not biting people. I'm being a good vampire. I get this game. I get lost in this game. Everything. It's only Whitechapel that I ever really have a big time with. I can do the other districts pretty fine, but I think it's because. Jeez, ma'am, calm down. I don't do.
Change your mind, Mr. Reid?
It's just because there's like everybody's in a lot of one area here, and then they're kind of spread out all over the place elsewise.
Depends on the price of your medicine.
Why aren't you biting people? Because we're doing the good guy run.
I am shocked that you would think I am that sort
That
of
way
man.
they can. That way chat gets the most of the story.
I'm so used to liars with good manners. Thank you, sir.
Okay, we haven't gotten anything more
Goodbye,
unlocked
miss.
about her yet.
Take care of yourself as best you can.
Who else do we need to get here? Who else? I keep going to that button because in another game, that's where you would open this menu. So unfortunately, we can't do his yet. Oh, he's the guy. He's the kid in the building, right? And then he needs it. And then he's in a building. And he's back behind the church. Got it. I would still say this dude here, this guy rambling, he is the character I hate the most in this game. Especially as a religious person. Like, this guy just, I'm like, ooh, if I were to ever do a run where I'd be okay with eating only one person, it would be that guy. It would be that guy.
Good evening.
Spookums! Hi, how you doing? I need to fix my mic peaking so bad, but I almost think it's kind of funny.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
It may be wise to let you prescribe me something. I don't feel like I should.
I understand your appetite for words and macabre beauty, sir.
But you need to rest.
The nutrition of my mind is
Wispy,
more
I'm doing well.
important
How are
than
you?
my
Not too
physical
bad.
health.
How you doing, hun?
But I appreciate your concern.
How you doing?
Did you know the mute florist is a member of a secret society?
No, I didn't. But I thank you for this information, sir. For it only enriches the mystery surrounding the precious camellia.
Maybe if this guy just went and read some
I
of
fear
her...
you are a hopeless romantic, Mr. Nethercourt.
Guilty as charged, Dr. Reid.
Are you not curious? Is there not more you wish to know?
That girl has not an ounce of malice in her. Whatever she may be hiding, it's certain to be for the benefit of most, if not all.
Have a good night, Mira. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you had fun. See you later, hun. Mwah.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
A lot of this district unlocks like further in the game, as I recall too. Oh. Dear Mr. Nethercott, thank you for sending your book of poems, Songs of the Defeated City, which we found as interesting and profound as we told you the first time we received it. Alas, the terrible times our country is currently facing, you must understand that such a title would be solely inappropriate for any publication. Rip Bozo. Rippeth Bozo, dude.
Silent flower of...
Good evening, Mr. Nethercott.
And good evening to you too, my good sir. Can I be of any help?
You don't really make a living from your scribblings, do you, Richard?
Your scribblings?
No, sir, I don't. I work so hard. I put all my time, my energy,
It be
my
that way,
devotion
brother. It be that
into
way.
the
I understand.
precise carving of words.
I understand, my man. I get you. I feel you, brother. Okay, what's the right option here?
When she was younger, my mother was a painter.
Oh.
And a poet. She told me many times how poor her artist friends were, and how she helped them.
My parents pay
The
for
dude
my
looks
rent,
like Timu
my
Indiana
food, and my
Jones.
clothes.
I can see
All
it.
I have to give them in return
I can see it.
is lies they do not believe.
You seem embarrassed.
Someday I hope to proudly offer my first publication to my parents. Until that day, I'll remain the failure of a son they have to support.
Ouch. Yikes, brother.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Maybe he should write a couple happy poems just to get published first. I'm sure that isn't what it isn't what he'd want to do because of his artistic and vision and stuff, right? But still, yeah, just a thought. Lead paint, my favorite. Quarantine influenza. Noted archaeologist and inventor. Checks note. Montana Smith. He's a poet. He writes macabre poems and stuff because he thinks it's fun. Where's our buddy that's over here? Where'd he go? Blood is yapping.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
Well, man, he stands up on
Do
the
you need
stairs.
assistance?
Look at this.
That would be nice of you, Doctor. Who knows what I may have.
He needs to find his proper audience. Me. Blah.
If you persist in investigating the most pox-ridden boroughs of London, you must accept the risks.
Thank you, sir.
Christina Popper claims she sells her body because she can't find any other work. Do you believe her?
Of course I do. Her story is exactly what I want my readers to understand. We live in an intolerant and divided nation.
Do you think things will ever change, Mr. Darby?
I believe the situation can only improve. And now that women can vote...
Oh yeah, this would have
I'm
been right around that
convinced
time,
things will
huh?
change.
Where they would have changed that. Yeah. I didn't even think about that. Hold on. I'm getting my brand new cardigan on. A brown cardigan for the fall. There we go. Oh, it's so warm. In a good way. I'm like really cold so far. It's gonna be a cold winter, I think. And it's fall and I'm already like,
Goodbye,
cardigan.
Mr. Darby.
Yeah.
Farewell.
Kelly's seen it. I sent her a picture. Okay, I think that... Oh my god, I'm gonna keep hitting that button. I think that's everybody we can give medicine to. Oh wait, no, we gotta go to the dudes in the doors. That's right. Doesn't that just sound weird? The dudes in the door.
You look so pale, my lord. Would you like me to revive
Whoa! It's a balmy 37. Oh my god. I'm not looking forward to 37. It's like in the 40s and I'm freezing. I'm such a weenie.
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
Do you need
Bro
any
needs a
medical
girlfriend.
help, young man?
Yes, I do.
Or a boyfriend. Cheer him up.
I feel so tired. I don't know if it's the epidemic, but everything seems so hard.
The epidemic is definitely adding to it, I'm sure.
You'll feel better with this. But you need to get a grip, young man. Medication alone won't cure melancholia.
I'm not sure I'm happy with the idea of living long in a world like this.
He's like, bro needs to get a grip, and he's just like, but I'm sad. I shouldn't have laughed, but it was just like the way that conversation like played out.
Would it ease tensions with your father if he got an honest job? Because he tried, you know.
I can't say. I'd be glad if he dropped his thuggish activities.
Bro, me too.
Would be enough.
Why is that?
Sometimes I suspect it's me, Dr. Reid. Or it's this life. It's like I can't find my place.
That's just a mood, brother. You're a teenager, bro. It feel like that when you're a teenager.
Goodbye, young man.
How you doing, MZ? I'm glad you like the new Arrive emote. The gentleman that made the snow paws emotes, I let him know how much you guys like them, so... I was like, yeah, my community like absolutely adores these. Now I need to find the dude for Dorothea's place. What's up here? Nothing. What's up? Level 14. Nice to know you. Goodbye. Oh, that's a vine. I thought somebody was standing there. Bro, shut up. No one's listening to your yapping, bro. I lost where it's at.
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
This is what I mean by I always get turned around in Whitechapel.
The Swanborough cordial can be the answer to all your problems.
Nerd.
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reid. Come on in.
He does run like a goober and a nerd. He does.
Yes?
Do you need some help, Mr. Petrescu?
I am very tired, but that is all. I don't need you, Doctor.
I have some medicine
Well,
anyways.
I think you do. Take this, and you'll feel better.
Free drugs from an English doctor. It must be my lucky day.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Okay. We're done as we can do in Whitechapel for now. So let us head back to base. Touch back in with, you know, Pembroke General. Get the snoop of the drama of going on. Yeah, so once we go to sleep and we like turn over the next day cycle, you'll see how the health changes in the district here. The door has been unlocked. Oh yeah, this is where Wolfie Boy is. We have a Bow Bow down there. He's a big Bow Bow. He's mean. Oh! Oh shit! Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. I wasn't expecting two peeps there. Oh my god, there's more. Oh my lord. Okay, look here, look here, dude. Oh shit, they moved out of it because I moved. Oh, my butt!
Burn it, boys!
Oh!
Crush the leech, boys! Burn it, boys!
They go flying! Nobody's gonna get ya! Okay, are we done? We done now? Why was there so many here? Broski's like, the vampire walked into the wrong neighborhood. I'm like, nah, you did. Nerd. Don't dead open inside. Exactly. 100%. Oh. When you just teleport somewhere and go, ah, it's like, okay, I'll leave. Never mind. Sorry. Sorry. I too just open up trash cans and find aluminum shards in them. Wifey's gonna be mad at us. Oh my!
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reid. I like a man who speaks his mind.
You killed him. He trusted you. And you killed him.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
No need to apologize, my lady. I know exactly what you endure.
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
I must confess I have not put an end to the blackmail, my lady. Unfortunately, I could not bring myself to do it.
I'm so disappointed in you, Jonathan. I didn't expect this from you.
Lady Ashbury, you yourself admitted how ridiculous the sum of money was. I can assure you, it was all used for charitable ends.
Well, you are full of surprises, aren't you, Jonathan? All right, say I trust you, but you will still pay the ransom. That is only fair. After all, it was you who failed to bring this problem to a satisfactory conclusion.
I believe I could agree to that.
And since a lady always keeps her promises, I will now answer any questions you may have.
So as I guess I didn't pick the right option, but he was basically, he was dead or he was dying, and that's why. I can't remember if he let her do it or what, but...
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our... hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
Oh, there you go.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London Vampire Society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
And no one suspected you of the murders?
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
Oh, thanks.
William
thanks.
Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then?
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Scowls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
What type of vampire is a Scowl?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
I know this is beyond the pale, But may I inquire your
Bitch, you old or not?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
I don't know. I've turned 27 like 500 times. Who knows? Did they use actors motion capture in this game? I'm not entirely sure.
Very well. But I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
I've been away from
Hi,
London
Val.
and
How you
England for 3
doing?
years. This isn't the city I remember.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
The Spanish flu has hit London that
Why's your back hurt?
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very long time. There are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
Cold kicking in.
What is it you fear?
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well-trained.
Though I can't be certain. More than likely, it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
Yes, we've disappointed Wifey,
They've
though.
seen better days, but all fanatics are dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
We didn't stop the blackmail by killing Dorothea, so she is not happy. But, we're paying off the money, so that makes her feel a little better.
You make them sound like some sort of cult.
More a society. And like all the best ones, a secret society.
Yeah, sad.
I thought them almost gone. But it seemed they have been recruiting.
Are there many vampires here in London?
Jesse, but a vampire.
A rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue. But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
Affable.
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
Oh.
Excuse my forwardness, but are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
Oh, okay.
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
Oh.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
She's actually one of the lesser-liked characters in the fandom, from what I can tell.
A vampire? Is that what I am?
Like, she has some, but...
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires. But all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
I bid you farewell, for now, my lady. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Like, she and Jonathan are the canon pairing, but she's not as well liked as a fandom pairing, we shall say.
The flower's dying. It needs water. Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Scowls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
I figured the people who like the mommy types would like her. So the game has a very niche player base and a very niche fandom, right? And by niche, I mean very small. Because it's considered like a AA game, so it didn't get a lot of the big hype as a lot of like AAA games, right? There will be a character later that I will tell you when we run into this character that is the fandom pairing. I like him in Ashbury. It is a little undercooked. It is a little undercooked, I will admit, but I didn't even necessarily branch out into the fandom. I was looking for fan art, and here we are. Both this and the Shat and Abyss are nice. Both it and Abyss are very nice. We're doing really well, actually. Hey, Wolf, what's up? I really don't think about shipping for this game. It's more about the angst of being immortal. Exactly, yeah. Exactly. Ashbury and Jonathan are the canon pairing for the game. Like, it is part of the plot line as we get through it. But you know, fandom does as fandom does, and they have their ship, and that's fine. They have their thing. They do their thing. My favorite part of the game was always just learning about the different social structures of the game and how Jonathan weaves through them. And do you think they say, oh, woo? Well, there are some werewolves in here. Seems like it'd be more about the relationship story and not necessarily ships. Yeah, exactly. That's what it was for me. But, you know, fandom does have their pairing. They do enjoy. But that's why I say, like, the Jonathan Ashbury thing is a little undercooked, because the game is, like, dealing with all the other social and interplaying things together that they're kind of like, oh, we love each other. And you're like, oh, you love each other. Oh, when did this happen? Like, they have that flirt. You can see, like, that underlying flirt there. But then they're like, oh, well, okay, now we're a thing. It's like, oh, okay, all right, that happened. So, how to vampire in community while being a dog. Exactly. If you do the run we're doing, where you don't eat anybody, that's very much the core of the story. Where if you do the eat a majority of the people or eat all of the people, it's much more like Jonathan losing touch with his humanity and losing touch with being a doctor and just using it to, like, you know, feed, basically, right? I have not played Vampire the Masquerade. I tried teaching myself the tabletop game in middle school and it did not go well, by the way. I have shared some pictures of the modest base. Ooh. After we read this, I will go take a leppy break and then I will look at that. As of late, the rumors that surround Whitechapel are ripening into facts. In the last 3 months, the police have suspected the district of hosting what might be the heart of London's medicinal black market. But of course, these suspicions will remain assumptions, where no task force or additional police presence has been sent to Whitechapel. No large drug stocks have been found, nor no crime lords arrested. This masquerade has only been planned as a desperate attempt to conceal the blatant incompetence of the London City Council Board of Health by giving the populace a cheap and easy victory, while the epidemic spreads more and more each day. Worst of all, when you take the time to review the most recent statistics, you will discover that the district of Whitechapel is coping with the disease much better than other parts of the city. Is it a miracle? Evidence of activity of an illegal but efficient medical underground? More proof of the authorities' criminal incompetence? All I know is this. If a Londoner has a better chance to survive the epidemic by choosing to live in this godforsaken borough, I'm ready to move to any cheap flea-infested flat some shady landlord would agree to rent to me right now. Okay, see? So, it was serious, it's now stable, right? We still have one guy that needs to get a bit better, and we need to find the other people. But so, this one's all better, right? Your actions have impacted the borough's economy. The prices of stocks and merchants in this city may have changed. And then he has a headache. We might be able to treat headache now. We haven't found her yet. So yeah. As you go through the different ones, and as you heal them and work through their stuff, this will fluctuate up and down. And that's kind of how that rolls. So dramatic, right? Who is this economy you speak of, right? Okay, guys, I will go use the Leppy's room. I'll be right back. it involves math, she cannot be trusted with herself. More or less true. Yeah. There's a reason why I always double check myself on a calculator. Okay, before I'm fully back, let me go ahead and check out the base pictures here. Whoa! Camera spin. Oh, you weren't joking by it. It's just a cube. Doesn't look too bad, though. Did you like the Dune Man set? I'm so excited to build with it. Oh my gosh. Like, I am stoked to build with it. No, I haven't played it. I tried teaching myself it. It didn't work. Alright, we're level 12 now. Bada boom, bada bing. Codeine? Damn. Just imagine being able to open a drawer and find codeine laying around. Holy shit.
It's locked.
So someone has headache. Head hurt. Nope, still can't make it. Oh, my sticker salon. Thank you. Yeah, no, there was some friends I had in middle school that were into it or trying to get into it, so I read the rule book and tried teaching it to myself, and it didn't quite work out. But I haven't played it, no, but, like, I mean, I read the handbook, like, way back in the day. I like its industrial look. I just wish I had angled corner foundations. Yeah, they expanded it a lot, but I do wish there were some other pieces, and so are other... That's also what other people are saying, but I'm also just glad that, they gave us more pieces to it.
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak.
Oh, my bro's gonna flip out.
Something important to tell you.
My bro's gonna flip
This
out.
strain of
He's like,
flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe.
yeah, my personal opinion.
Downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior.
I need to do
More
my
than
Nikki dailies
simple
before bed too,
agitation.
yeah.
Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stove, that would be smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here, but it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your
Allow me to
blood,
fanboy some
we could
more.
isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
I may turn London in my realm.
I admit it did occur to me. Blood seems to be the common factor in all of this.
I totally agree. We're in uncharted territory here. Maybe it's just wishful thinking, but imagine the possibilities.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you.
Uh-oh.
I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery.
We're at this
Your
part.
mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
We're at this part already. Ah.
I need to talk to you, Edgar.
Please do so.
Please do so. I'd like to fanboy over you some more.
So you manage a hospital financed by a vampire?
Yes. Pembroke was founded by Lady Ashbury. She's also our largest
What a nice
donor.
vampire.
A convenient yet expensive way to have a fresh supply of blood on hand, day and night, don't you think?
All vampires drink blood by nature. Me, I praise the lady's exemplary moral fiber.
He said the V word.
If I may inquire, how did you meet her?
Well, Jonathan, she sought me out and offered me the position. It's been a very profitable partnership for both parties.
Yeah.
Nurse Crane will not be returning to Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, really?
Hi, Manatee.
Did something happen? She seems such a very capable woman.
Please, guys, again, go give a like over on the YouTube stream. Thumbs up it. If you're new, subscribe. Leave a comment in chat or down below on the VOD to let us know how you're liking the game.
She was blackmailing Lady Ashbury. Thought she was murdering patients as some sick upper-class game.
Nurse Crane was playing a dangerous game. She's lucky Lady Ashbury abhors violence.
Nurse Crane will not be returning to Pembroke Hospital.
Oh,
Lots of manatee emotes.
Something
Cute.
happened. She seems such a very capable woman.
She was blackmailing.
Okay,
Lady
so we
Ashbury.
can't go back and pick the other
Thought she
options.
was
after
murdering
this one.
patients
Okay.
as some sick upper-class game.
Nurse Crane was playing a dangerous game. She's lucky Lady Ashbury abhors violence.
Oh,
Do you know anything about the vampire hunters in the East End?
that's right. Spill the tea.
Without a doubt, it's the Guard of Prewen. Zealots to the last man.
Where do they come from?
Well,
And where
once
are they going?
shared
Cotton
the
Eye Joe.
Brotherhood's ideology on non-intervention. But they concluded vampires were a scourge.
Yes, one does.
They're definitely well organized and equipped.
They're extremely dangerous and not to be trifled with. To them, you're a feral beast, and I, your accomplice.
We'll talk later.
Ooh. That was a whole lot of everything right there. Oh, he's still here?
Simpletons, these nurses.
Hello again,
Well,
Dr.
no
Reid.
respect.
I feel better already. Can I go soon?
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
Oops.
Hello
Oops.
again, Dr. Reid. I feel better already. Can I go soon?
Okay, don't got anything more for
Goodbye,
him
Mr.
yet.
Hampton. We'll talk again later.
Your mom's an accomplice. This lady in here bitching.
Liars and thieves, every last one of them.
Well, okay then. That's how she feels about that, I guess.
I wonder what your last thought was.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reid.
What steps are you prepared to take to feel more useful?
I don't know yet.
My sister believes that the real fight is in the streets nowadays. Maybe she's right. Maybe this is what I must do.
Okay.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reid.
Okay, we don't got anything new for him.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later. Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reid. Can I be of any help?
Tell me, Thoreau, what's the real cause of your dislike for Dr. Ackroyd?
He's
He
stinky!
refuses to admit that your blood transfusion technique is the only way to save Mr. Fiddick. I'm convinced we must use it.
What Dr. Ackroyd really said is that you lack the skill to perform this operation efficiently. Is there anything you have to say about this?
It's a false conceit.
Ooh.
Dr. Ackroyd secretly envies your reputation. His jealousy blinds him. I'm not the real target here.
Ooh, drama.
What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With the influenza and all that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
He's the biggest
I believe that
thinky.
if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
Oh, damn. Yeesh.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
I'm gonna need some medicine for that burn, bro.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reid.
Why am I so much taller than him right now? Really, that didn't unlock anything else?
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time, his enthusiasm has become displaced.
He's on his tippy toes. I am standing on something, it's just I wasn't
We're
expecting
here
it.
to save lives. The people who trust
Oh,
us aren't
vampire.
volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
The one dude going on in the back.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
What am I standing on? Oh, this stretcher. Ah. Oh, wifey's still here.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
It's safer here than anywhere else in the East End.
Good evening, Dr. Tibbets.
Dr. Reid, any good news to share?
Goodbye, Dr. Tibbets. Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Nope.
Goodbye, Nurse. Call me
Don't
if
got
you need
any of them either. Wifey!
Jonathan, are you all right?
Words cannot describe the emptiness.
I'm here for you, Jonathan. If you ever need to talk.
Could I ask you some delicate questions?
Ask, and I will answer if I choose.
There's so much I want to know. I mean, what? Where? Who?
Slow down, Jonathan. And please, not all questions should be answered.
Please tell me. Are you Lady Ashbury? Is that your real name?
Yes and no. I was born Elizabeth Samantha Mary Englewood. Out of pure vanity, I cannot tell you when I was born.
Fair.
Where?
Fair.
I mean, you don't live here.
I have a house in London where I reside with my daughter.
A daughter? Is she,
No. Charlotte is a perfectly normal young lady. And if you must know, I adopted. Perhaps you'll meet her someday.
How do you live with the guilt?
I can't answer that, Jonathan. But we have to accept our nature. Nothing good can come of fighting who we are.
Have you killed someone you've known?
Jonathan, have you forgotten what I do here? I need to meet the men and women I kill.
Have you ever killed family?
I will not answer that. In time, perhaps.
No, that's like I did. Just saying.
Tell me, why do you finance this hospital?
I'm lucky to be in a privileged position to help those less fortunate. Kindness takes the edge off the years.
If you'll forgive me, it seems a little hypocritical healing those that you may kill.
Jonathan, we are what we are, a paradox. Dead flesh with a lust for life.
Yeah, it is what it is.
And our Dr. Swansea, he's fine with this culling of patients.
Dr. Swansea is a man firmly rooted in the realities of the modern world. He understands what we're trying to achieve here.
I'll see you later.
She gets a special cello song. She gets a special song. Elizabeth blah. She has 4 names. Bro just had grease on him. Like, ain't no thing.
Crush the leech, boy! Back in the grave, you!
I forgot what button activates the ultimate. Hold on.
We have to stop it! It's head!
Damn. I feel like I walked into the wrong neighborhood on that. Like, sorry, my bad, I guess? Ooh, steak upgrade. Let's go. Good night, Dan. Bed you well. Attack speed. Oh, you can't upload. Oh, I see. Okay. Alright, well, once we find a hideout, we'll work on that then. So this steak we can upgrade further than the one we've got. So that's that investigation updated. Huh, okay. Well, next time we are in the hospital, we will need to yap with her then, eh? I went down the wrong way and did a side quest. Well, that worked out. Oh, I see. Well, we may as well go tell her now then, I guess. Need to enter the other side of, that chapel. Hey, AJ, what's up, brother? How you doing? Welcome in.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
I have made inquiries about the men who were tracking you, Miss Howcroft.
I did not expect a mortal to have this sort of courage. Speak, Doctor.
I'm not doing
Why
too
are
bad.
they hunting me down?
Not as eepy as normal, thankfully.
It was a misunderstanding. These hunters were in fact looking for a very different creature, but they mistakenly put their sights on you.
I knew it. I have become undone. Those hunters have discovered me. but they don't know what I'm capable of.
If you'll accept some advice from a petty mortal, I think you should assume a low profile.
Having bell withdrawal? Oh, I'm sorry, Auntie.
Shadows.
You are right. And you have served me well, mortal. Take this as a reward for your time. Perhaps I will allow you to drink deep of my blood. One day.
Thank you. I'll keep that proposition in mind.
He's like, I don't know about that.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Maybe I don't want to know about that. Oh. Wow. So I think what we'll do next week is we'll try to have 2 nights for Vampyr. So we can, you know, do more, obviously more progress in the game. But what I've been kind of focusing on tonight is doing the main stuff. So we'll have I think one of our nights next week we'll need to do side activities in. Because thankfully it's not like a big detour to do a lot of the side stuff. It's just I have more collected up than I thought I did.
I have this thirst for blood.
I've never played this, but I remember the ads for it, and I love the idea and concept, but then I saw it didn't get any good reviews and never got it. What do you think of it? It's a good game. It's good. Oh shit, hold on. Got combat. I didn't realize dude just chilling here. Hold on. You just have to keep in mind that it's a AA game. So, you know, it's not perfect. It's got some, you know, it doesn't have like the best mocap in the world. Good God. But the acting's good. The story's very compelling. The characters are very well done. Especially since they're the main driving part of the game. Brother! This dude's hitting me like a truck! Holy hell! Oh, there he is. Whoa. Ow! Oh! Damn! But no, I would suggest playing it. It's not a fairly complex game in its battle system. The most of the story richness comes from like the environment and dealing with the characters of the game. You can make it harder on yourself by going through a no-eat playthrough, which is like what we're doing currently.
Last warning, sir. Did you hear me?
Hold on. I forgot what my ultimate button is. Hold on.
Over there.
Oh, it's the trigger buttons. Okay. I don't have the blood for it. There are different trees in here, so there's different powers you can unlock.
It's locked, all right.
I get the feeling I'm gonna regret this. I'm ready for the weekend so I can play a game called Ark Raiders because they're doing an open server test. Ooh, third-person extraction. Okay. Me, we're gonna focus on main stuff. Also me. Ooh, what's down this way? Bruh, Brother, do you have to yell so loud? Brother. So loud. Disturb the dead with how loud you are, man. Did you know that? Ah, shit. He resists stuns. Oh! Oh no! Oh, you prick. Oh god! Oh, you dickhead. Ooh. They become very meaty after that. Noted. Breathe, Jonathan. It's okay. God dang it. Ooh, a French large cruiser and multiple warships. Rolling spiky balls like Liza P. Well, I'm gonna have to be an asshole all over again then, aren't I? Have a good night, AJ. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I gotta be dickhead first. Oh, I see. He resisted because he was in the middle of his teleport. Oh, I see. I so don't remember this area. Lovely. Enjoying more Vampyr? Oh yeah, I always love playing this game. Oh, that worked out. Wasted. Let's see. His buddy backs off like, whoa, bro. Yeah, no. They're so loud. Oh, hello.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Go to nibble on a rat. Bada boom, bada bing, a skull right there. Oh. Is that a werewolf?
This is Braille.
Oh!
I need someone who can read this. I cannot enter.
I don't think I've ever done the Braille quest line. We're just gonna no, 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 no. What? No, doggy. No, bad doggy. We're not fucking with the doggy right now. No, 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 no. Bad doggy. Where the fuck am I? Oh! Hi, Key! What's up, brother? Wasn't feeling well, but I'm up now. Aw, I hope you're feeling better now that you're up, at least. You doing Deep Desert this week, man?
It's locked.
Okay, now that we've upgraded our weapons and all that, should be a bit easier. That's where all that is. I'm like, I can't find this stuff to... I have all these water samples. I was looking at the wrong spot. Durr. I think this is stuff we've already used, then. And then that menu just didn't want to load until, okay, alright, well, we'll keep moving along then. Brother, you are too loud. Shh, people are trying to eat. Oh my god, what an aggressive blom that was. Goodness.
My dear sister, I don't know if I have the strength. The dramatic blom after it every time, bro. Don't make me just breaking headstones, I guess. Goodness gracious.
course she was.
I don't know. Who were those people? They wanted to kill me. Why?
They've lost their minds in the epidemic. They won't come back for now.
You seem to know a lot about them, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. I'm investigating this disease.
I am Shaoshun. Thank you so much for helping me, Mr. Reid.
Hi, Pancake!
I must go to the cemetery now. Goodbye.
Carnage. Is Father Whitaker... This man's far too old to be Samuel. No. By the look of his clothes, this man's a docker. Samuel isn't here. I had better follow the blood trail. It's locked, all right. As I feared, Samuel no longer preaches the good word.
Father Whitaker is so righteous, so full of compassion and love for the suffering ones. His words are all the city needs. Tonight I gave him all I have, my strength, my faith, my wealth. If it's not enough, I don't know where to find more. Father Whitaker and I went to the abandoned house near St. Mary's Church. It was an awful and smelly place. Rats were disputing the rooms to the last remaining residents of the decrepit flats. Most of them are sick, awful, awful odors. On the last floor, Father Whitaker found an old man lying on a dirty mattress, coughing, splitting up blood in a wooden bowl. He knelt before him and prayed for a long time. The man seemed to feel better. Then we both helped him find the light. I cried then, and I cry now as I write these lines, for I've never seen a soul so relieved to be finally redeemed. Father Whitaker is a saint. It's not presumptuous nor a sinful expression of pride. I wish I'll be able to save as many souls as he does, for it's the real privilege to witness such a miracle. 2 days later. Tonight, we both went to the whorehouse on the boarding canal. I must admit, I was very afraid to cross the lines of the path of Jezebels. Oh my god, this is so long. Oh, okay. All right. But the buildings were abandoned for a long time. Horrors and infections go together, explained Father Whitaker, but their customers quickly get scared. Customers quickly get scared when there's a mention of disease. In the last brothel, we found 2 sick women sleeping together in a sinful attitude under dirty blankets. The odor was awful once more. The smell of Satan and the disease, explained Father Whitaker. Before kneeling and praying for these 2 lost souls, the women were so frail and sick they were not able to move when I threw the petrol on the blankets. Their souls are now cleansed and purified. Father Whitaker is a saint. I won't let anyone mock the holy man he is. He shall receive more help and support, but as the true prophets, he is alone. He needs more from his followers. He needs love and proof of love. Tomorrow I shall go to the cemetery and unearth more wealth for him. The dead have no need of the terrestrial goods, but we need to eat, Father Whitaker and I. Tonight, for the first time, it was my turn to lead the round. I choose to return to where we went 10 days ago to see if any more souls needed to be freed. Father Whitaker approved of my choice since the good man's work is never finished, and Satan never sleeps, he explained. He also said, if I keep showing so much zeal, he may soon give me more important missions and tasks. I can't wait. 3 more souls have been cleansed from any corruption tonight. If not presumptuous nor a sinful expression of pride, I dare say we are on the path to greatness. Hello? Oh, and this is the house we entered in on. No, it just looks exactly like it. I think. No, it is. Okay, so he just spawns once you do the other part of the quest then. Okay, got it. Oh shit! What's up? Oh! Okay, bye. Oh no, we gotta fight now that we're here. Okay. His buddy on the bridge down there like, what's going on over there? Oh, his buddy's got his back turned to us. He ain't gonna see nothing. Bro's got his iPods in. He's got his AirPods in. Oh no! Oh, I see where we're at. Okay. What's up, bros? No jumping. Bad. Bad. No jumping for you.
This is despicable.
This is despicable. Oh, did you homies respawn? Oh, that was rude. What was that? Well, okay then. Well, be that way then. Yeah, only problem is now the whole damn place is respawned. See if we can just run past them. Oh shit! Yeah. Hurry, the cutscene will save us.
Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Oh, Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
Yeah. He's sad.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
It is raining on his face.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do.
Oh, hi, wife.
Accept it.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
She was a good person. Vibrant, full of life. She was kindness incarnate, my Mary.
You're a good person, Jonathan. And a young Ekon. A newborn cast into the night without so much as a candle to guide your way.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
How is it possible? Tell me. Is it so easy to take a life every night, and then just smile and nod at those you spared?
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse. We are weakest when we grieve, and the guilt blurs our senses.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many friends.
Aww.
Loved ones I cherished. Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
You may be right.
Of course. I've stared upon this world for centuries, and time has taught me to deal with guilt, if not erase it.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
Oh. The textures are just low on the models. Game, I wish uppies.
And off to church he goes, a newborn seeking divine consent to lick the blood from the soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion. Shed your skin, forget your old weaker
I still
self.
forget this guy.
What do you want from me?
Ascalon does not approve of lone wolves who bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
So your name is Ascalon?
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them.
Oh my god, he's so big.
Or I shall return as your judge and jury.
Okay, bye then.
These immortals try my patience with their plans and unsolicited counsel.
This is not a place for you, sir.
Ow. He gave me the 1-2 punch. Oh.
I ought you to step back.
Bro, I'm trying to take myself to church. Do you mind, brother?
God walks with me.
This man stunned me with his faith, his crucifix. This is not good news.
Bad news bears. Jonathan out here like, I'm just trying to be a good guy, and everybody beating me up, and like, I'm not having a good night. I think I want to go home and go back to bed. Bed's sounding great right now.
Yes? What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
Oh, poor guy.
May I help you, child? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
You seem to me a good soul, Vicar. But this is a personal matter.
There are no secrets from God, my son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel. For I can be as silent as stone.
I've words for one departed. They're not for living ears to hear.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond. I am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures. Whatever you tell me is between us and the Lord.
Very well, priest. As you seem quite adamant.
Dun dun dun.
In your heart, my son. Tell me what burdens you. With whom do you wish to speak?
She was my sister.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl. What happened to her?
She was murdered.
I see. And how are you feeling, my son?
I feel responsible. The pain is consuming me.
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vicar.
What words would you like to say to your poor sister?
I killed you. There's no excuse.
He's like, wait, what?
Forgive me.
You have been heard, my son, and your burden will
Oh,
lighten.
I thought he was gonna be
Words
like,
are
dead ass,
sincere.
what?
Go in peace now, and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
Well, that was easy, I guess.
There. I confessed to that vicar. Do I feel better? Only time will tell.
Vampire confessions are always wild.
You look so pale, my lord. Would you like
You are blinded by your false faith, imprisoned by your daily routine.
Good evening.
Blood's still yapping.
It's Father Whitaker, my son. So, are you still lost in your rational delusions?
Have you recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
That woman is as depraved as Jezebel, and she deserves the same fate.
Really? Why is that?
Yes,
This
we
woman runs
can't.
no medical facility, but a temple to the false prophets of science and debauchery. And she has many accomplices, I heard.
I have found Samuel,
Oh,
your
shit.
disciple. I am afraid I have.
I think I needed to talk to those other things
I
before
already
mentioning that. Oh,
expected the
fuck.
worst. He should already have come back. He is dead, isn't he?
Yes, he is now. The epidemic took him.
Samuel steadily made donations to our cause. He would have rewarded you himself if you'd found me in that awful cemetery. Please accept this money.
Oh, we guess I'll
Tobias
do 'em.
Whitaker, confess why you burnt those people alive.
I have done what no one was ready to do. I will smite the flesh of the unclean to protect the righteous.
You are just another heartless murderer, exploiting the epidemic to kill with impunity.
No! No. The only way to contain the spread
You died
is to
from
strike
ligma.
at the source itself. The proliferating sick.
You're not the savior of London. You're just a glorified sadist.
I take no pleasure in this awful cleansing, Dr. Reid. I am only driven by the thousands of innocents I save each night.
Why did you send Samuel to the cemetery, Tobias? What did you see there?
I sent him on a vision. A dream of a dreadful and laughing queen covered with blood, sleeping with the dead and feeding on the fear of the dying.
Interesting. Hmm.
A laughing queen dressed in blood. Tell me more.
This epidemic is her feast, the announcement of her return. Against her, science is no more than a child's toy.
But who is she?
She is the mother of harlots and abomination of the earth. She is Babylon, drunk on the blood of the saints.
Why did you send Samuel to the cemetery, Tobias? What did you
Dude
see
died
there?
from ligma.
I sent him on a vision. A dream of a dreadful and laughing queen covered with blood, sleeping with the dead and feeding on the fear of the dying.
You sent a man to die because of a stupid vision. I have heard enough of your nonsense. Goodbye. Good evening, Mr. Whitaker.
Goodbye.
It's
Good evening.
Father Whitaker, my son. So,
Interesting. I didn't
lost in your
realize that
rational
last time I
delusions?
played. Hmm.
Your disciple, Samuel, stole from the dead in Stonebridge Cemetery. I have proof of his crime and proof of his death.
No! Samuel was the best of us. So devoted, so zealous. He gave all he had for the cause. He tirelessly preached the good word.
He defiled the dead with his petty thefts. That's how he financed your misguided crusade.
Think what you will. When this city is saved, he will be praised for his devoted fortitude. He walked boldly into the mouth of abomination.
Hello. Hello. You say goodbye and I say hello.
Your precious Samuel used you. He was an immoral crook.
If that's true, then he will be my burden to bear during this endless night.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world
Okay,
of
this is
causes
nothing
and
new. I remember this one.
consequences. And most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
Blinded
You
by
are seeking
science.
answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
Well, I suppose I can spare a few minutes.
She
listening to
blinded me with
so-called
science.
truth.
As a doctor, you must be aware of the decimating epidemic. But let me tell you that this so-called Spanish flu is just the beginning of the end.
What do you mean?
The beast is finally revealing itself, corrupting the flesh and the heart of men. With my own eyes I have seen them, those minions from the abyss.
Minions from the abyss.
I have heard enough. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Its effectiveness has been proven by many. Even the flu is no match for the Swanborough cordial.
Even the flu is no match, she says. I think we'll go yap with Edgar and then call it for the night. I'm starting to get EP and I gotta upload some stuff to YouTube and I gotta still do my Hans dailies and my Nikke dailies. That kind of sounded a little gross.
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Goodbye! Ow!
Remorse and pain are precious when binding you to the earth. You... I remember you.
Vamp Dad in my head. He's back. Oh, hi. What's up, buddy? Just chilling.
Fear be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
This is your doing. You made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
Riddles and rhymes. You took my life. Now you insult my mind.
Be stilled, my child. I bring understanding.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the serpent of knowing with iron spur.
Okay, thanks, Dad. Nice talk.
I've had enough of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave. So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity?
Seems like it.
Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind? Maybe Edgar can help me with this one.
Yo, I met my dad. He's got some weird blood horns, and he kind of just yapped in front of me, man. I don't think I know exactly what's up with it, but, can you help? Good talk, Dad. Yeah, exactly.
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCallum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the god.
Leave him, Jonathan. This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned.
Thanks, Edgar.
By the sacred stole, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
So, that gentleman is fandom's pairing with Jonathan McCullum. That is fandom's favorite.
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing. This has spiraled out of control. Even the most infirm are asking to be allowed to return home.
We cannot have the people lose faith in this institution. This hospital is their only hope.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It would ruin us. We must restore order, and quickly.
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was Miss Harriet Jones. I found her room like a slaughterhouse. Blood everywhere. The duty nurse is taking care of the
McCullum's a great character in the game. He's definitely... We'll see him more as we progress. He's definitely one of my favorites for sure.
Very well. I'll help you.
I know this place means something to you. I have noticed how you suppress your appetite when around the staff and patients.
You need to know you can trust me, Edgar.
I do, dear fellow, I do.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So Hampton became more beast than man.
Exactly. And now Guard of Prewen suspects the hospital of vampire activity. Do you realize what that could mean for us?
Do you really believe they would come for us here? In such a public venue?
McCullum is a fanatic. The Guard will stop at nothing. You don't know what they're capable of, Jonathan.
Very well. Since I brought Mr. Hampton here, I will put an end to this.
I forgot a lot about this game, so it's like brand new to me. I mean, Swansea's pretty husbando too. Oh man, just wait. Just wait.
If you don't mind, I have a few questions.
I'd be delighted to help you if I'm able.
We'll yap with him a bit and then I'll probably head out for the night.
I just recently met the strangest creature in Whitechapel. He was immense. He mocked me and accused me of hypocrisy.
Perhaps it was a skull. London's streets are overflowing.
Brother, no. Oh, that's such a good game.
It was a vampire, all right. But what kind, I'm not sure. He was large and very fast.
If you find anything more about this creature, the Brotherhood would greatly appreciate any information you could spare.
He was observing me with the obvious intent to do me harm. His very presence evoked a palpable sense of menace.
You need to be careful, Jonathan. You've no idea what this creature really is.
What exactly happened here while I was absent?
Hampton turned, quite violently as it happened. Lurking about, attacked Miss Jones. To say he created quite a commotion would be an understatement.
Are you sure it was Hampton that killed Miss Jones?
There was blood everywhere, but no body. And you know the state she was in. I fear for what he did with her. Hopefully he just hid the corpse.
How did the Guard of Prewen come to hear
Yeah,
of
when this game decides to turn the oh shit meter on, it does.
He will jump at any opportunity to disparage the Brotherhood and show his contempt.
I recently tried to enter a church. It has been a very unpleasant experience.
The Brotherhood's research on the matter of faith and vampirism has proved somewhat insubstantial, to say the least.
Is this proof that I'm cursed in the eyes of the divine?
The wrath of the Almighty? There's no way of knowing. It could be subconscious guilt, or irrational fear, or deep-seated beliefs.
Girl's like, I don't know.
It's hard to explain in terms of science, that's for sure.
I'm sure Lady Ashbury will have far greater insight into this matter than little old me.
He's like, bro, I don't know, man.
Who was that man in your office?
Geoffrey McCullum, actual leader of the Guard of Prewen. I suspect he's the man behind the rebirth of this old and dusty society.
They know I'm here now, don't they?
I can guarantee one thing. The Guard of Prewen would never dare to attack the hospital while I'm in charge here.
Well, then they'd want to take you out, then.
What do they hope to achieve?
Their ultimate goal is the eradication of all vampires in the country. They see you as a threat to mankind, Jonathan.
It sounds like a ton, Auntie.
Thank you, Edgar.
Alright, let's see if we can go down to her room and, find anything, though. Let's check his room, see if there's anything new in here. Nope. Okay. Oh.
Sean Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
You must be the Belmont.
You must be the Belmont. Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Daily routine. What on earth happened here?
I was talking with Ragnar last night while I was updating my deck list, and about 3 of them while I was watching him and had Moon in the closed heaven. I'm continuing my updating and already found another. Oh, yeeks. Meanwhile, these 2 are just yapping their normal while there's blood all over the place, you know, no biggie.
Belong to you now.
The life running in your veins. This dead flesh needs it.
Oh, please.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reid.
Can you tell me anything about recent events at the hospital?
Before the shouts and the noises, I think I heard whispers coming from the stairs. 2 voices, maybe more.
Did you recognize the voices? What did they say?
I couldn't hear. Sounded like they were arguing or something.
I didn't know we could actually talk to them for more info. Oh.
I have wasted too much energy for so little result.
Okay, well, we'll go ahead and pick that up then next week. Alright, guys, thank you for stopping by, for hanging out. YouTube, thank you for your likes and your subscriptions. It means a lot. Mwah. I will stop the YouTube stream here, and then Twitch, we will go and find someone to raid out. Tomorrow we are going to be playing Uma Musume. We're going to be finishing Oguri Cap's career, and we're going to be doing pulls for the new girl. And then Friday, we're going to be playing more Claire Obscure. So Thursday, I have to take off because it's the last day to clean everything before the landlady gets here Friday. And then I'm free. And we can stream more. Yes, it'll be nice. It's alright, guys. YouTube, you have a good night.